Which do you think would be safer? An automobile loaded with all the safety features or a horse? I'm sure most of you would pick the car over the horse, but maybe I can persuade you that might not be the case. As for me and my family, the horse has been far safer. In order to make my case, I will start with more facts that pertain to my personal experiences. Not only did my family experience personal pain and financial loss, who was also loved ones who suffered from the car wrecks, our dogs were never the same. In 1999, we were on a trip when we were involved in a head-on collision. It seems the driver had left his billfold in a phone booth in the direction from where we were coming. In his haste, he was going too fast, realized he was going to rear end a stopped vehicle, swerved to the left, and hit us head on. My mom received a broken neck, my shoulder was injured, and along with myself, our two family dogs were trapped in our vehicles. In a matter of seconds, we received financial loss, personal pain, and trauma to our dogs, and who would never ride in any peace in an automobile again. Needless to say, the other driver had no license, insurance, was in a borrowed car, and was unemployed. Guess who had to pay for the surgery on my mom's neck? I have ridden since the age of 3. I have never experienced any of these problems with a horse. Humans can make the decision to drive without the essential requirements needed, and most do not care. I find horses are loyal to the end. Now, would you think that lightning can never strike again twice? But guess again. It's 2000, and my mom has another broke neck. Again, it was caused by the automobile and not a horse. This time, a teenager hits us from the rear while he's waving at the girls. Guess what? His dad had managed to let his insurance lapse, and this man owns a logging business. Again, we are rewarded with more pain and financial loss. When we did try to get him to help with bills, he filed bankruptcy. Now, I don't know about you, but I have never seen a horse in a lawyer's office filing papers to get out of paying for someone else for something he owes. You may think this is all sour grapes and I should move on and quit complaining about vehicles. You would be wrong. In September of last year, I'm on my way home when a teenager pops over a hill, hits me and my 3-year-old daughter head on. Picture me in a Ford F-250 diesel double cab pickup. And most people realize this is a big truck. He was driving a Toyota Tacoma pickup and managed to total both vehicles due to excessive speed. In this wreck, I received a concussion and was blinded for a while. Meanwhile, my 3-year-old was trapped in the back seat of my truck and I could not see how to get her out. I could hear, though, and I realized the teenager was on the phone with his parents, who were yelling at him not to admit it was his fault. Would you believe these wonderful people were actually in the same family as my husband by marriage? Again, I will remind you, I have never heard a horse encourage his offspring to lie about his responsibility. My mother has gone back to riding and barrel racing. For several years after the accident, she didn't ride, and I was surprised when one day she announced she was going to ride again. Keep in mind she has 3 surgeries and sets the alarms off at the airport due to the metal in her neck. At first, it upset me and my siblings when she made the announcement. But after she explained she made us believe, and we understood, we have understood to her way of thinking. Her first point was she has never been seriously injured on a horse, but has been in an automobile. Her next point was why should you give up something she loves over what may have happened. The financial argument was that the final argument was that if she did happen to get hurt or die, she would go happy. For her hands would be in the long flowing mane of her loving horse and not wrapped